Hello everybody, and welcome to your water sign reading. This will be for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. And we're going to start out with Cancer. I know I said that different, but we're going to start out with Cancer and see what we have for you all. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This is a different format. Let me know if you like it. They'll be timestamped below, so they're not all together. I have Nine of Cups. The World, wow. The Four of Wands, and I just dropped some cards. Hang on just a second. All right, Four of Wands, and Six of Cups. Wow. So we start out with the Nine of Cups and the World, and where you're at right now in your life, you're very content. You're very happy. You feel like you've had a lot of growth. I feel like you have accumulated a lot. I feel like you are very much in, you're content. You're very much content. And you have the World card. So I feel like where you're at right now, there's a chapter of your life that's ending. There's a chapter of your life that's closing. There's something that's come full circle. It's not a bad thing. It's something, it could be like you finished school, or you finished your internship, or you finished, you know, this job, or you finished this relationship. But I'm not feeling that here because it is Cups. But I just feel like you are, something's been completed, or something's completing. Not necessarily right this second, but I feel like you're working towards some type of completion. It could be, again, like a school or some type of project even that you're on. But you're very, very content where you're at in your life. It's like if somebody said, well, what would you like? You're going, I'm good. I'm really good. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm happy. I'm good. Coming in the past energy, you have the Four of Wands. So you've been striving and you've been looking for stable and solid and secure, I could say a relationship, but I feel like this is just in life in general. You've been looking for a very secure path. You've been looking for a very stable path. You're not one to fly by the seat of your pants, so to speak. And sorry, I've got ashes here from the sage. Fly by the seat of your pants and just, you know, whatever will be all the time. It's like you can do it sometimes, but not all the time. And I just feel like you've gone through some type of very transformative time in your life. I would say the past even 4 years with these cards. Six of Cups comes into your future, and it talks about being nostalgic. Thinking about, again, how you got to where you're at. Maybe going back to basics on some things. Maybe going back to the beginning, or like if it's a relationship, maybe where you all met, or going on a vacation or going on a break. Being very nostalgic, but you've put a lot of thought and effort into something. Again, you have Cups, 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 and Wands in the World card. Very beautiful, though. Very beautiful energy. Let's see what else we have. And Judgment. There's some type of accountability you hold on to yourself. And I feel, I don't want to say you're very strict, Cancer, but I feel like you can be very strict with yourself. You can be very strict with others. I feel like your boundaries are pretty secure. Like, you know, if you date me, or if we're in a relationship, this is how it's going to be, that you don't stray far from it. I feel that you have again, I feel like you've come a long way. I feel like you've grown a lot. The path that you are, it's just like you're walking here, and this is this that you're coming into. It's like, you know, that's in the back of that, and that's what you're walking into. Judgment is making amends, and Judgment is tying up, you know, not loose ends, but if there's forgiveness, or if you've wronged somebody, or if somebody's wronged you, there's either forgiveness, or there is talking about it, talking things through, atonement. making things right to move on. I feel like, again, there's a lot of growth in you. There's a lot of maturity. The present, excuse me, the present, which is, it can have happened or it will be happening. It might not have happened yet. You have the Hermit card. So again, I feel like it's kind of this nostalgic. I feel like you're going to go back into some type of retrospect. You're going to go back into some part of your life where, you know, you might need some guidance or some clarity, and you just might go into yourself. I'm Scorpio. I go into myself a lot. And, you know, if anyone's around me, they have to understand, you know, sometimes you're quiet, sometimes you're not talkative, but there's a reason. And it's those people that will not take it personally, you know. But I feel like it's like everything you've gone through, Cancer, is that you can teach, you can show people the way. You've been through a lot. You've been through an awakening almost. It could be a dark night of the soul with the Judgment card down here, but you've been through some type of awakening. And it's like you've seen the light, you've had the epiphany, you know the way, and you're showing others. You have the wisdom now to show others, or to see your path clearly. If it's not for other people, it's to see your path clearly. All right, your energy, the energy around you right now, is the Six of Swords. Again, you're moving away from this energy of, I don't want to say accountability, because it's like you've done your penance, you've done your, you know, you've taken care of mistakes, you've done things, you've righted wrongs, you've admitted, you've stepped up to the plate. You're moving away from that energy. And it's a beautiful card of enlightenment and awakening. It goes really well with the Hermit card. And, you know, again, you don't have time for people around you that aren't like you, or have your values, or have your ethics, or things like that. The Empress this is your energy, and the energy around you is the Empress. And you have this card of growth and abundance. You see that again with the Nine of Cups. And it can be monetary, but I see it more as a card of appreciation of what you have and what you can do, and you know, just dare say the little things in life. That's kind of what I feel with this Empress card. There's growth. There can portend a pregnancy, or there could be somebody around you that might be expecting, because it's energy around you, but it's a card of creation. So what are you creating? With the Nine of Cups in the world, it could be, you know, you could be just say an artist, and you could be ending a project, or you could be getting ready to start a project. But there's creation. There's could be life. It could be art. It could be a new vision for yourself, or a new vision for your family, or a new something new to what's the word I'm looking for? For growth, for one thing, but it's abundance. It's a harvest. It's a bringing in of, kind of like the Nine of Cups. Empress is a beautiful card. Let's see what else we have for you. The Lovers. I feel like if you're in a relationship, I feel that it's very much soul relationship, or I don't like to use soulmates, because I think we have many soulmates. We can't have many soulmates. Animals can be our soulmates, you know, but we can have many. But I do believe this is some type of soul connection, absolutely. And you know, that's another 6 you have here, and that's a number of success, of peace, of harmony. And I feel like the relationship you're in now, that is what you have. If you're not in a relationship, that's the kind of relationship you're looking for. I don't feel like you're looking for a one-night stand. I don't feel like you are you know, I feel like you want some type of stability. Again, it goes back to that. Final outcome card is the Two of Pentacles. And that's a beautiful card of having balance in your finances. It's a card of even juggling two different jobs or two different situations. You could have your job and you could have like not a backup plan, but like a side hustle or something to make money. You could have your day job and you could have something that you also do on, you know, not only on the side, but like just crafty or something like that you enjoy doing. But Two of Pentacles is, as a final outcome card, it talks about a balance, bringing in a balance of finances, bringing in a balance of grounding yourself, of your equilibrium of grounding, bringing yourself back to homeostasis, bringing yourself back to, could be a lot of meditation in there also that you have with the Two of Pentacles. And two is a number of partnerships, again, a balance. And having patience for all this to come into play. So I feel like you have a lot of things in the works here, but I feel this is more internally. It's instead of externally, I feel it's more internally with your accomplishments, with your feeling very, you know, comfortable where you're at in your life, making amends, doing the things you had to do to get to where you're at, right? Knowing there's growth, knowing there's enlightenment, moving yourself forward. I feel like it's baby steps, but it's moving you into the direction that you absolutely want to go. And it looks like with a partner here. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Wands, which goes really pretty with the Empress and the Two of Pentacles. This is about your things you desire, things you dream about, things you want to manifest, things you want to you know, speak into being, basically, is the Ace of Wands. New beginnings, a new time in your life for creativity and for something you desire and for something you deem as worthwhile even, which could be a new relationship. But it's the first spark. It's the first idea. And I feel that it could be with the Two of Pentacles. You might be toward the end of the month or whenever you get this. This reading is June 2025. But honestly, whenever you get this, you're meant to hear it. So take account on that. If it's not, you know, June when you get this, there could be some significance in the month of June for you. But yeah, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it's a sign of creativity and sparking that energy and getting you to, getting things to ignite and move forward that you want to manifest here is what I feel. All right, Cancer, let's pull an oracle card for you. Shuffle these. These are large cards. All right. And see what the universe wants, a final closing message for you. I feel like, again, you're going to be doing a lot. You're going to be creating a lot. You're going to be thinking a lot. You're going to be moving yourself forward. And you're going to be, I feel like you're going to be in your head a lot. You're going to be in your thought process, however that is for you. I always learn to make sure that you kind of tell people around you, if they don't know already, that, you know, if you seem distant, it's not their fault. It's not, you're not mad at them or whatever, because I get that a lot. We have Ram, perseverance. Oh, I love it. You have many gifts, which is, this is what it's saying, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Cups over here, remembering the past, remembering, could be even something, Six of Cups could be something that you used to do when you were young. Maybe you enjoyed painting, or maybe you enjoyed woodworking or something like that. And you get that creative juice going again. Whoops. Perseverance. And I have to say too, with the Ram, the hard-headedness, you know, even though it's not their head, it's their horns, but that hard-headedness. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. I love that. I absolutely love that. That's a beautiful way to end this reading. Perseverance. Let me just look in the book and see if there's any more. Trust yourself, breakthroughs, strength, agility, abundance, success, mental activity, creativity, fertility, and virility. Wow. You got all the illities. Yeah. It says if Ram is your totem, you have success on your side. Ram urges you to use your fine mind to your advantage. You will persevere and go to great heights to succeed. Your reserves of strength and courage combined with your intuition will help you navigate the toughest circumstances. Call upon Ram to make you brave in the face of risk and get ready to take a leap of faith. Your many talents will help you land with sure success. That's what I feel. I feel like there's some type of change. I feel like there's some type of shift here with the Nine of Cups and the world. You know, you're moving from the stability, strength and stability to being very comfortable into something new, some type of new, a new turn for you or a new path even. But you have great success and a lot of creativity. So keep that in mind. But that's beautiful. I love it. Congratulations, Cancer. Beautiful reading. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to this is June 2025 general reading. But anytime you find this, if you find this a year from now and you're in December, there could have been some significance to June, or there could be some significance to June. We will see. Scorpio, let's see what we have going on for you. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I appreciate everyone being here. We have the Elder of Swords. Crossing that, we have the Seven of Cups. Oop. I'll take that. Ten of Swords and the Emperor. Wow. Scorpio, Scorpio. You're always so moody. You always have a lot going on. You always have this dark side. You have the Elder of Swords. So we have this King of Swords vibe here with this truth and enlightenment and growth and honesty and knowledge. New heights for knowledge, new heights for your truth, and what you maybe will accept and won't accept. You have Seven of Cups, so there's a lot of decisions to be made. There's a lot of options here. I feel like maybe what you're going into is, gosh, I keep hearing like a judge of character. It's like these might be different tests that you have to get through in order to either for you or for someone else, but I'm feeling it's for you. That you have to get through to see if you qualify, or see if you are legit, or see if you are the person you say you are. Because I feel this is you and you are there. I mean, obviously it's an air sign, but still I feel like you're there. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And the cups are you, which is emotions and feelings. But this is also a card of decisions and choices. But I almost feel like it's some type of test for you to see what your character is, or what you... it's like somebody's throwing stuff at you that's trying to get you to get out of character, or not be the person that you say you are, or break, or something like that. With this Seven of Cups energy. It could be a mental test within yourself even, Scorpio. Past energy is the Ten of Swords. So you've come out of a dark, dark place. You've come out of something that you're finished with, you're done with. It has totally drained you, mind, body, soul. Past energy. I feel, you know, whatever happened in the past, that there was a lot of, there's a lot of knowledge that you gained, that you took in, that you worked for, maybe trying to understand a person or trying to understand a situation. This was not for naught. I mean, there was a reason this happened, and there was lessons learned, many lessons learned from here. And you also learned, Scorpio, what was yours to carry and what was yours not to carry, what was yours to take on and what was yours to let go. So that's an invaluable lesson that you learned, and you should be very proud of that, because you moved from that to the Elder of Swords. And then to the Emperor, which is your future energy. And this is a card of, well, it's a card of Aries. For one thing, it's a fire sign, but it's a card of stability and growth and knowledge and sitting in your power and not being intimidated and knowing what you want and how to get it and being, excuse me, and being able to sit with that energy. And you know, being a leader, people coming to you for advice and coming to you for clarity or guidance. The Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is here, whatever this test, I feel it's almost like a test for you. Whatever this is I feel like you knew whatever it is, you knew it was coming, or you knew you would have to do it, or I feel like you prepared yourself somehow, some way, but it could be from this Ten of Swords. This again could be mental because it's swords energy. These are wands, but that's sword. So it could be mental. It could be yourself giving yourself a test, or yourself preparing yourself to the direction that you want to move with the Three of Wands. And in order to do that, you know, you would have to learn the lessons from the past, or go back and revisit this, or have a dark night of the soul, and then step up to be the person that you want yourself to be, or the person you say you are. Show it, you know, show that energy, show that trait. And I feel with the Seven of Cups, it might not be all, you know, easy to see, or in black and white, or very easy to see is the best word I can come up with on that. But then it leads to this card of knowing who you are, knowing where you've come from, sitting in your power, sitting in your knowledge, and sharing with others, which is beautiful. And I feel that's the direction you were moving in all along. Drop a card. All right. We have the Eight of Wands in the present. Now this is the energy you could be coming into. Again, you have one energy, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, but it's also fast-moving energy. I am feeling that, you know, this is something that you're constantly working on. I feel like you're constantly doing your own checks and balances. You're Scorpio, for one thing. Figuring this cup out, figuring this test out, figuring this this emotional test out. But you have this, it could be answers that are coming in quickly, messages that are coming in quickly, knowledge. It could be an epiphany, an enlightenment of, oh, I know where we're going. I know what energy we're going to bring forth. You know, you go from Three of Wands to Eight of Wands. Fast-moving energy. I feel like that's kind of like taking the bull by the horns, because you're moving from the Eight of Wands to the Emperor, to the structure, to the stability. So I feel like once you make your mind up which way you want to go, it goes quickly. Your energy is the Two of Wands. So you have, again, the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, choices, decisions, which way to go, what to do, how to carry this out. I feel this is more, who am I? What am I made of? Where do I want to go? What do I want to look like? How do I want to represent myself? You know, this is the outcome, or not the outcome, but this is the present. Again, choices. The energy around you is the Three of Cups. So you have friends, you have people around you that understand you, that love you for who you are, and have always loved you. You know, they don't question you. They don't talk behind your back. They don't do all the things. They're your people. They're your friends. They're your persons. You know, they could be into play here, as far as helping you to figure out this Seven of Cups. I don't know what it is about that card that bothers me. It doesn't bother me, but it's just like, it's choices, but they're so, it reminds me of the Five of Cups, you know, with the spilled water or what wine or whatever was in it. You have the Hermit, and I feel this is, again, Scorpio, going in yourself, going within, still maybe sorting out the Ten of Swords, still maybe sorting out this Seven of Cups. You know, 7 is a card of decisions. Decisions about your feelings and your emotions, your love. I feel too, it's like your boundaries. You know what to set up, and you know which way you want to go. But the Hermit is a card of going within and seeking that guidance, seeking that knowledge. You know, I feel that's how you got to the Emperor. If the Emperor's not you, it's somebody in your life, but I really feel it is you going into that sacred space, that enlightenment right here. Taking everything you've learned and putting it into this light so you can guide others. You can speak, you know, you could be going into some type of, if you're going into schooling or something for psychiatry or something like that, so you can talk to somebody, counseling. You have the knowledge, you have that base. Giving something some thought. Giving something some thought. Hermit is a card of Virgo, if that's some significance to you. We have the Explorer of Cups. So we have the Page here, or maybe the Knight. I'm not quite sure. The Knight. And it's taking action, again, on your emotions, your feelings. It is, it could be somebody coming into your life that is interested in maybe a relationship with you. Maybe they see how much you've changed or grown, or they admire you for it, or they want to be part of it. They want to be in your light. You're drawing people in. And this person is somebody that is very romantic and sweet and kind and caring, and you know, kind of wears their heart on their sleeve. But it's almost like being drawn to you, being brought into you. And it can be another water sign. It could be, you know, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or it could be somebody coming in that has that in their chart. But it's somebody that's going to take action. It could be maybe one of your friends that is going to be with you if it's not a romantic relationship here. It could be somebody that's going to be with you as far as on your side, on your team, helping you sort this out, the Seven of Cups. And it could be, Scorpio, where if you're single, you know who you are, you know where you're going, you've done a lot of hard work on yourself, you're moving yourself forward, you're going in the direction you want to go with the Three of Swords. You're with your friends, you know, you have time to yourself. And then this, if it's a love interest, comes in, and it could throw a big wrench in everything, because maybe you weren't looking for love. Maybe you weren't looking for somebody. But this takes action. This will this won't be shy. We'll just put it that way. Bottom of the deck, you have Justice. So it's a card of Libra, and it's a card of fairness and truth. And it's a lot like the King of Swords. You know, fairness and truth, and seeking out patience and balance in situations. And also, I think this card really represents it well. It's the ripple effect. You know, how your actions can cause, you know, problems or good things or whatever. Just one action can cause so many ripples. Alrighty, Scorpio. It's a good reading for the month. Like I said, if you don't get this in June, then see either what happens in June, or, you know, it could be something about the 6th month or 6, possibly. All right, I'm going to pull one more card for you all. Four of Cups, and it could be, I mean, maybe you'll be ready to be looking for somebody. We have Cougar, assertiveness. Can't pick it up. In silence, you find power. Wow, I can't make this up. This isn't even the same deck. The Hermit, being silent, going into yourself, right? This is what we talked about earlier. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role, the Emperor, and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. I will see what the book says, if there's any more on Cougar. I just love this deck. I love the artwork in it. It is by Jody Bergsma. U.S. Games. Very good. Cougar, let's see. Or Puma, as they say. Silence, self-assurance, confidence, camouflage, cunning, courage, agility, action, artistic, observation, completion of goals. If Cougar is new to your life, it means you are coming into your power. It can also mean it is time to take a leap of faith and go for your desires. Opportunities are at hand. With Cougar by your side, you will know better how to set boundaries. Like I said, you've got all that going on. With this Ten of Swords, you've learned a lot with that Ten of Swords. Opportunities are at hand. With Cougar by your side, you will know better how to set boundaries and protect your precious energy and time, so you can pay attention to what really matters. With powerful Puma, you will have grace, passion, and purpose. Wow, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Grace, passion, and purpose. And you know that, and it's coming in fast. I feel like, again, when you've made your mind up, whatever you're thinking about and moving toward, it's going to happen quickly. The Seven of Cups is something to sort out. I'm not sure what it is there for. Emotions, feelings. It could be coming from this Ten of Swords still. Maybe you're still in the process of processing all that, is what I'm feeling. But it's beautiful. Thank you for watching, Scorpio, so very much. I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate you watching. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you have somebody in your life that this sounds like, please share. It could be as much as, oh, somebody, loves Cougars or Pumas, and this card came up, so this must be for them. It could even be something like that. But I appreciate it. If you haven't already considered subscribing and you would like to, I will not be mad. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. Scorpio, I will see you next time. Bye for now. Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your general reading. I'm filming this in June 2025, but whenever you find this, it's meant for you. If you are reading this or getting this in a year or so, then maybe there's some significance in June coming up for you. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and I appreciate you all being here. We have the Five of Swords coming right off the bat. Oops, this one says I'm coming out. And the Two of Cups. All right. The Guardian of Pentacles and Temperance. Interesting. Very interesting. Five of Swords. This is central to the issue. This is you right now. And it's being taken advantage of. Somebody messing with your mind, or trying to play tricks on you, or trying to play games with you. And it could have something to do with somebody that you care about, with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can be a lover's card. It can be a card of connection, commitment, connection. Somebody that is with you like a partner. Doesn't have to be a lover. Some type of deceit, some type of deception going on. Somebody trying to kind of take advantage of you, but also maybe control you a little bit, is what I'm getting with the Five of Swords. It's almost like my way or the highway. And it could have something to do with your feelings, your emotions, somebody you care about, with the Two of Cups. Past energy is a Guardian of Pentacles. So it could have something to do, for some of you, with an older person. Could have something to do with like a father figure. Somebody that might have been very strict, or again, controlling, strict, or wanting to have it their way. Could have a kind of full circle moment. Sometimes when we are raised a certain way or in a certain situation, we go back to that situation, if that makes any sense. The future card you have is Temperance. So this is saying to be patient. A balance is coming. There's going to be some type of knowledge that is coming through to you, or coming to you. You have the fire and ice. You have that give and take, that yin yang here, but you also have the ice is melting with the fire. So you have a breakthrough coming in, or you have a meeting is not the right word. A kind of like a chipping away, or a removing of things in your life that you are maybe working through, because swords are also your mind, your knowledge. And five is a card of growth and change. Can also offer some type of freedom. So it could be freedom from thoughts in your mind, or freedom from something that's going on where you don't feel like you have control over, to where you're learning to have control over, or you're learning to live with it is not the right word. Learning to handle it, deal with it. Maybe in a mature way, or maybe it's a way for you to kind of step up to the plate and speak. Temperance is a card of Sagittarius, if that card's like, I'm coming out. All right, let's see. We go here, we go here. So you have the Elder of Pentacles. Yeah, you have the Guardian, you have the Elder. Again, you have this grounding energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. This could be a stability in your life. This is a foundation. Again, I feel almost like this is how you're raised, or this is how you're taught, or this is how you thought things should be, or how you, because it goes from that to the guardian. It's like father, mother. I feel it's a family thing. It's a ancestor thing. It's something that maybe this person doesn't know any better. Maybe this is how they were raised and they don't know any better. I don't know how to get the glare off of that one. Or that's their excuse anyway. That's kind of what I'm feeling with that one. Your present is the Elder of Wands. You have this this spark, this change coming here, this fire energy, and it's coming in your present. You may not have it now, and it could be something about the 4th of July with the fireworks, but you have this intensity for your desires, for your dreams, for what you want to manifest. You have creativity coming through. You have this drive, right? You have this drive, and it's fast energy. It's fast. It's like if you're thinking of a new project, if you're thinking of something new that you want to go into or do, or maybe for work, it could be some type of creativity, like you know, crafting, or sewing, or painting, or anything like that, any type of writing, you know, writing a book or whatever. But something's going to spark, and you're going to take off with something pretty soon if you're not already. I think something's rolling around in your mind and you're thinking of it, and it could be writing something about, maybe you're going to start journaling even to try to sort things out. Oh, let's see, we're down here. You have the 7 of Wands, and that is your energy. So this is protecting what's yours. This is, you know, being a firm mama bear, papa bear, or a bear, and protecting what's yours, standing your ground, not letting anything or anyone come between you and what you want to do, right? This wand is, if you notice, of course I can never pick these up on this table. If you notice, this one's white and that one's white and all these are brown. This is the same wand that you're wielding here, and you're holding it up, and you know, it could be boundaries. You're not going to cross these. You're not, you know, this is happening. I'm going to do this, whatever this is. You've made your mind up and you're going to do this. Well, I think that card wants to come out. Let me grab it. All right. So the energy around you, you have the Ace of Cups. You have this abundance of love. You have this abundance of emotions and feelings that is coming through all around you. People, I think, love you and love what you do, or love what you can do. And it's really interesting because in this Elder of Pentacles, you have this mountain here, and in this bowl, it almost looks like the mountains, and the mountains are in the background. So I still feel like it's something from the past that you're going to either write about, or paint, or exhibit, or tell, or something like that. That is maybe framed you for where you are now, or what you have going on now with the 5 of Swords, which is some type of control or bullying, or somebody that is not acting in their best. And again, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, but you're holding your ground. You're not letting it get to you this time, and it's like you are adamant about that. Absolutely. You have the Hermit here, and this talks about it's card of Virgo, and it talks about your fears, your hopes. It talks about all your lessons that you've learned. It talks to me about you sitting with your issues, problems, all this that's going on here. being quiet, being inside yourself, and really trying to think, taking these swords one at a time and trying to think what happened, how did this happen, kind of feeling like I was smarter than that, but it has nothing to do with any of that once you realize this, and it will be an enlightenment. And I feel like this is ongoing. This is not just a thing. This is ongoing. You're going to be reliving a dark night of the soul and going through and having epiphanies and enlightenments. And you're storing all that in this light, this lamp. And that is what you can show and hold up for others to see the light and follow. And they know that there's a safe place. And they know that you have, you've been through this, you have answers, and you can help them. Nothing that you are doing now is in vain. You have the Explorer of Swords for the final outcome card. And it is the Knight of Swords. And it is taking action. Again, not sitting still, not being idle. You're taking action. You're ready to go. This bird's ready to fly. That's a beautiful card. Seeking truth, seeking justice, seeking what's right, seeking what's fair, seeking knowledge. Taking back what's yours. It's the swords. Taking back what's yours. One by one by one. I would say this could be some type of battle, like a custody battle or but I'm not seeing the justice card here, so I don't really feel it's a court thing. It could be an internal battle with people, with a person, with a situation, with family. But you are taking action on it. You're going forward. You are not sitting still. You're not being idle. You're moving forward with vengeance isn't the right word, but you're moving forward with purpose. You're moving forward with purpose. And nothing and nobody is going to stand in your way. And you're making sure that you're clearing that energy. Nothing is going to stand in your way. All right. And we have the bottom of the deck. We have the beautiful Empress card on the bottom of the deck. And this talks about creativity. It talks about creating. It can be talking about creating life, like a pregnancy. But it can talk about what are you creating? What is the next step you're creating? What are you creating in your life? What do you want to create? Is the question, because it's there for the taking. And you have that beautiful Elder of Wands, so you're creating something. There's sparks flying out of there. You're absolutely creating something that you have been, it's your passion, your desire, something that you've been wanting to do, and you're going ahead and doing it. You'll have to let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. Let me know if this... if you want to let me know, you don't have to, but what are you going for? What are you creating? And I'm curious about what the situation is, but I feel it's father, mother, something about past, something about ancestors, something about the way you're raised. All right, I'm going to pull one more card for you and see what we have. Loon, intuitive. Listen to the song in your soul. Trust your intuition as you have a way of knowing. Of course, you're Pisces. These cards, I swear. Emerge from the busy life and seek more solitude. The Hermit. Seek solitude. Recognize that you are unique and that you are loved. And you have that beautiful Ace of Cups here. So there could be new love coming in, or there could just be, this could be showing the surrounding of love that's around you. So let's look in the book and see. Turn right to it. It's elegance, communicative, visionary, dreamer, loyalty, family, fidelity, freedom's call, spirit, messenger. When Loon arrives or you hear them call, it may be time to pay attention to your own intuition and be discerning of your situation. If Loon is your totem, you will be a great communicator Insights and answers easily rise from the depths of your subconscious. Family love is important, and you protect the ones you love. Take time at dawn on a still lake of your mind and connect with your song. Be vocal, chant, love your family. You will always succeed if you listen to the wisdom within. Look to your own reflection to see how beautiful, unique, and elegant you are. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful card. And I love how it fits into all the, you know, to the woodland theme. I love how it just fits. All right. Let me know how this resonates with you. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be blessed. And Pisces, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.